He's the darling of the UK rap scene after shooting to fame 10 years ago and winning millions of fans along the way with his philanthropic pursuits alongside chart-topping hits. However, the tide may be turning on Croydon-born Stormzy, 31, who has suffered career and reputation blows in recent months. When he broke onto the scene in 2014, he quickly became one of the most famour faces in grime, propelled by his relationship with presenter Maya Jama, who was also establishing herself as a golden girl within show business. However, the rapper has run into some stumbling blocks after his A-list relationship ended, with a rebrand attempt that has been dubbed an expensive error and an endorsement deal that has turned thousands of his own fans against him. Once one of the most revered artists currently making music in the UK, Stormzy now finds his face plastered on sneering posters being plastered around London as he's accused of selling out and has reportedly gained an embarrassing new nickname along the way. Stormzy had a meteoric rise to fame in 2014, starting out as an independent artist and releasing his debut album through his Murky Records, before signing to Warner and later being poached by Universal Records in 2020 for £10 million. Gang Signs and Prayer, released in 2017, sold 310,000 copies, followed by his most popular album to date, Heavy as the Head, which sold 320,000 albums worldwide in 2019. His first EP, Dreamer's Disease, earned him a MOBO Award for Best Grime Act. Universal signed Stormzy so he could help the relaunch of its Def Jam label, which was once home to Public Enemy and the Beastie Boys, with his name considered a dead cert success at a time when everything he touched turned to gold. However, it has recently been reported that the rapper's switch to the gospel sound has fallen somewhat flat, leaving bosses at Universal reeling. A source told Mail Online, what Universal hadn't expected was that in his first album for them, Stormzy would insist on dropping his trademark hard rapping style and instead attempt to sing his way through an album of Christian-influenced songs. People are now calling him the Cliff Richard of hip-hop. His new album was expected to provide the perfect launchpad for Universal's new Def Jam label, but its poor performance is now being blamed for the decision in recent weeks to make big job cuts at the label. Expectations were high after both his rap albums had gone platinum, but this is what I mean, a gospel-led sound only sold 60,000 copies, dwarfed in comparison to his previous projects. Meanwhile, Stormzy's most recent single, Backbone, in collaboration with Chase and Status, sold 400,000 copies and shot to #1, in a signal that fans want him to stick to his musical roots.